Allot from Mobile World Congress 2024. I'm together here with Amir Oren, Vice President Sales, EMEA from Allot. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Amir, we're glad to see you at MWC this year. So what are you showcasing? What are the highlights from Allot for this MWC edition?
Well, we are showcasing our portfolio, which consists of mostly two product lines. One is the smart product line and the other one is the secure product line. Okay. And of course, under that, there's a whole lot of solutions that we are presenting.
All right. We talked earlier a bit about Africa. So why is Africa for you such an interesting and strategical market?
Well, it is. First of all, Africa, at least in the last 2 years, have been a super interesting market for us. It's a market that, unlike other geographies these days, is still growing. Okay, 4G is booming. Okay, and it has some very unique requirements that allow us to really bring out our strengths in the solution. So they have a lot of prepaid customers. Okay. It's a prepaid savvy market. As I said, it's a growing market, and it's very much unique because the fact they are, unlike other regions, they are not a flat fee kind of a market. They're very strong on service plans, and this is where we can shine.
All right, thank you. So in terms of products and solutions, what are you offering and to whom are you offering them?
Okay. So again, our smart product line is mostly DPI technology. Okay. By that, we are using this technology basically for traffic management, traffic shaping, analytics, various use cases. Okay. The other solutions is security solutions. We allow CSPs, operators, to provide network-based security to their entire customer base, whether it's consumers or SMBs. So we allow them to protect their customers.
Okay.
We also offer DDoS protection services, and pretty much we're selling the entire portfolio in Africa.
All right. So do you think it's a challenging market in terms of infrastructure there?
Yes, as I said, there are unique requirements for that market that we don't see in other places, which for us presents opportunities. Again, the fact that they have multiple service plans, the fact that this requires them to tightly match, traffic with subscriber, even with application. It's not an all-you-can-eat flat fee like they have in the US or in Europe, and that requires them to be more agnostic and
also more creative in terms of the service.
Better responsive. Better know what their customers are doing and know how to respond to that.
All right, thank you. So since Africa is so important for you, are you locally, do you have offices in Africa? Are you represented there in Africa?
So yes, both. We work across Africa, multiple countries. In some of them we have local presence, okay, directly, and in others we are represented by local system integrators, partners, yes.
So throughout Africa?
Throughout Africa, absolutely. I have people in French-speaking Africa. I have in SADC, the southern part of Africa. We have significant business, in South Africa, Kenya, Tanzania.
So quite a vast
Ethiopia.
experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's interesting. If you look at the telecoms landscape in Africa, what would you say are the trends, or what are we looking forward? What's the outlook for the market?
So again, Africa is unique in a few areas. First of all, as I said, it's still a growing market, okay, which is quite unique these days for telecom. Most other geographies, and I take care of other geographies as well, are either flat or declining. In Africa, is still, when you look at the number of connections per capita, it's still on the rise. A lot of young population in Africa. The guys that want to get digital, okay.
It's interesting that 50% of the population in Africa is below 30.
Absolutely, and you see them getting digital, okay?
Yeah.
And so the ramp up is significant, growing in terms of customers. Africa is now at its peak in terms of 4G. Unlike other markets that are already deploying and moving on to 5G, I think Africa still has some room to utilize the 4G investment. And for us, that's our sweet spot right now. And again, the issue of service plans. They have multiple service plans as opposed to flat fee in other places. That's also quite unique.
So there, the solutions you offer helps the operators to make it more efficient.
Absolutely. We allow them visibility to a very low granularity. They know what's going on in the network, and we allow them to do all of these things. Yes.
What would you say are the main benefits of your solutions as of today?
I think the main benefit is that you can use our solution as a multi-service platform that can do all of the things that I mentioned, whether it's traffic management, whether it's visibility, analytics. We do it on the same platform, which is cost. It's off the shelf. It's not proprietary.
Yeah.
Okay. And once you put our service gate in the network, you can do all these things, and flick on many of those capabilities just by licensing them. For example, once you have the basic solution, you can also decide that you want to do DDoS protection just by getting a license. So, you can get the solution from many other vendors. Each one will give you something, but with us, you can get all in one service gateway, which is quite unique and valuable for these customers.
Would you say that security also plays an important role?
Well, security is starting to play an important role. You definitely see it in Europe, and we are starting to see it also in some of the bigger countries in Africa. The more people are getting digital, and getting connected to the internet, the more they understand how important security is, okay? And how important it is for them to be protected when they go online. Security today is almost like connectivity, reliability, and speed.
Yeah.
It's one of the main core attributes of a good network, a reliable network. And we see this happening. We are also providing these services for some of the bigger operators, for example, in Kenya. Not sure what else I can say right now in terms of names, but we are starting to see it.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. It was very insightful.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the time.
That was Tech Africa News from Mobile World Congress 2024. You can find more on techafricanews.com.